Hey, so here I'm going to show you how to combine your storyboards or your different compositions into one large master composition. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is create a larger container, another composition to hold your inner compositions. So think about it as like a series of boxes. So for example, I have this blue composition that's only 2 seconds long, one that's green, one that's orange, and one that's red, and all of them are 2 seconds long. And here I have a master composition that holds all of them together. Now, what I can do to recreate this or just walk through is I can click here to create a new composition, or go composition, new composition at the top, and it'll ask me what I want to name it. So I'm going to call this master comp, and I'll do 2. And here I can set the duration, and I'm going to make this a little bit longer just so you see an example of how to shorten it if you need to. And a hotkey or a quick way to do this is if I write 10 and dot, that is seconds. Dot implies seconds here. So when I click out, you'll see that it's automatically set to 10 seconds. And then I do OK. And all I have to do is drag in and I'm holding down Control to select all of my other compositions I want to bring in. I can drag those into this composition. And so now you see that they're all structured inside, and I can just drag them out, and I can hold down Shift to drag them out and space them how I need. When I press spacebar, they'll all play through for 2 seconds each. One other way to do this is I can click on the one I want to be on the very top and hold down Shift and select everything underneath. And then if I right click and go to Keyframe Assistant and Sequence Layers, it will ask me how do I want to sequence these, and I just say OK, and it will space them all out next to each other, just like so. Now, one thing you'll notice is that it'll continue to play and the screen will go black because I have extra space at the end. I have 8 seconds all the way to 10 seconds here where there's nothing happening. So I can shrink down my work area and hold down Shift so it snaps. So when I play it forward, it'll stop at the very end and loops back to the beginning. Now, say I wanted to make my composition just this 8 seconds long. What I can do is go to Composition and trim comp to work area. So what it's going to do is trim the whole composition just to the length of this work area here. Trim comp to work area, and now you see that it's 8 seconds long. If I want to increase the time, what I need to do is go to composition settings. And so I can do that by going to my composition here, right clicking, and composition settings. And then I can create a longer duration here if I can set it back to 10. And you'll notice that I don't see that space on the end. That's because I need to zoom out, and I can do that either with the slider down here or plus and minus. So this is one way to structure your composition so they're all lined up next to each other. And holding down Shift really helps in order to keep things snapping to each other.